Hi, my darlings. How are you? This is going to be for my Geminis. And this is going to be a message for whenever it reaches you. I will be using the Golden Universal Tarot deck. And then I will pull you a card from the Dream deck. To everyone stopping by, darlings, you know I receive you all with open arms and an open heart. Please know I deliver these messages to you from my heart to your heart always. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. So Gemini, let's see what message or messages we have for you. We have the Star card. That's the most beautiful card in the deck. Keep the faith and keep the hope alive. Stay focused, babies. You're going places. Don't lose sight of it. We're going to have distractions. Don't let them chase you or throw you off track, okay? We're going to have distractions. Do not let it throw you off from where you are going. That's the Star card. Babies, you got the Nine of Pentacles. Hey, you coming into something. Your hard work is paying off. Everything you worked on is paying off, baby. You're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor. You got the Two of Pentacles. You're going to find you some balance, my love. We got the King of Swords here. The King of Swords. Now, Gemini, you are the King of Swords. Maybe you set boundaries not too long ago. Maybe you said, you know, enough is enough. You know, I've had enough. This is how far I will allow you to go and no further. I love me. And you probably gave some pretty harsh communication, but you did it with love. You got the King of Swords here. Passionate, not harsh, passionate. But you got things on your mind here. You're deep in thought. You're deep in thought. You're so deep in thought that you might be missing an opportunity here, okay? An opportunity to bring in even more beautiful things into your life. So you need to pay attention and get out of your head a little bit, okay? Go take a walk. I mean, I'm giving you this advice, and believe me, I need to hear it myself, you know? I do need to hear it. I do have to remind myself to go outside, you know, stay outside for a little bit. Yes, it's a little cold, but just stay out there a little bit, you know, listen to the birds, because we still have some birds around, you know. Listen to the crows, they're always there. Listen to the trees, you know. I mean, I don't have that many trees, but I do hear the rustle of the leaves. So anyway, darlings, don't overthink too many things. You might miss an opportunity. You got the Knight of Pentacles. You're being very patient. You might have some stuck energy around you. That's the Hanged Man. Maybe you're being a little too patient. Maybe you ain't being maybe you're not being pushy enough. Maybe you're not being pushy enough. And I am being pushy in a bad way. You know how sometimes but I don't know, like for me, like sometimes I'll be like, you know, I'm gonna wait and, you know, I'm patient, because there was a time when I had absolutely no patience. None. You know, so now I've learned some patience, and I say, well, okay, I'm going to wait, you know. It's going to come to me. I know it will, you know. But then there's some times that it's taking a little too long, and I know I got to go get it, because sometimes sitting on your behind ain't going to make it happen. Sometimes we have to move. Not that we're chasing anything. But anyway, the reason why you're stuck is because you have some sadness hanging around, okay? You got the Three of Swords here. You're very, very sad. You know, there's a lot of sadness. So, you know, give yourself a little bit of grace. Take care of your heart. Your heart is so important. I know with the loss of my daughter, to be honest with you, I've been feeling like my heart has been hurting. And I've been thinking I need to go to the doctor. And every time I think I need to go to the doctor, the pain stops. Because I talk to my heart and I say, why are you hurting, you know? Are you hurting because of Erica? Or are you hurting because of physical reasons? You know, not emotional. And the minute I ask it that, it stops. So the pain that I feel in my heart is the loss of my child. I don't know how long the pain will last. I don't know how long it'll stay there. But I do know it's there. It's a reminder. She was here, and I will always say her name. I will never not once say her name. And I will say her name even if it brings tears to other people around me. Because she was here, and she did leave her mark. Believe me, she did. And I didn't know what a big mark she had left. But anyway, take care of your heart. It's very important. Be gentle with yourself. Trust the process of life. Okay? It's a cycle, and we will overcome what we are going through. You got the Three of Swords. You got the Two of Swords. You got to make it's a big decision. You know, it's your decision though. Okay? It's your decision. You've been working hard. I don't know if this is attached to this sadness here, but it seems like now you're very focused on work, learning something new. Like you're extremely focused. Or maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you're working. Maybe, I don't know. But I do see sadness, and the sadness does have you stuck. But then we got the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is about you learning something new and you being very focused on where you're going. Okay, you're determined. You are determined. It's coming fast, whatever your determination is. Darlings, let me tell you, there's the end of a cycle and the beginning of something new for you. Endings are not always bad, trust me. Endings of cycles. All that has ended, you've already learned everything or remembered everything you needed from that situation, from that time in your life. Okay? Now you take what you have learned and you move forward. In some cases it's sad, in some cases it's not. But there is a chance, there's that chance, there's the end of a cycle and the beginning of something new that's going to bring in balance to your environment. Okay? You just got to be a little patient. Or maybe you're being patient enough. And it's time for things to start coming in fast. We got the Eight of Wands, we got the Death card, and we have the Temperance card. Use your intuition. Fire energy. Chaos and confusion. Use your intuition. Open up your heart. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Look within for the answers. You have the answers within. Learn about breathing. Learn about meditation. You see these moments of chaos and confusion that come through that throw us off track? It's not here to do that, babies. All what we go through is not here to F us up. It's not here to make us break. It's to show us, hey, you could get up and you can move forward, or you can sit on the ground and you can be eaten up. It's your choice, just like it's mine. And together, we can rise. You hear me? With love, with beauty, with gratitude, with all those beautiful things. We can make this happen. So, you got to use your intuition, open up your heart, trust yourself. Trust yourself. You can take charge of the situation. There's going to be some chaos and confusion. Now, open up your heart and trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust yourself. That feeling that you've been having, it's real. Okay? You're not losing your mind. The things you see, the things you feel, they're real. Back in the day, I used to be, what was the term? You know, all that psychological, analytical bullshit is real. That's your intuition. Oh my gosh. But anyway, babies, I'm here to tell you, you might have a little chaos and confusion coming, okay? It might come from a fire energy, a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. I don't know. But you're going to take charge of the situation, okay? You know, these moments of chaos and confusion, they don't last long. They last as long as we want it to hang around. They're here to show us our strength, okay? Really and truly. It shows us our strength. It shows us how strong we are and how many things we can overcome. You look over your shoulder and you will see how much you will overcome. Now, let me tell you, losing a child ain't easy. It's pain that I've never, ever, ever, ever experienced. But I don't want that pain to take me down. I cried for the last 3 days of being crying. I woke up this morning crying. I was talking in my sleep last night, talking to her. It's so many things, you know. But I cannot allow it to take me down, and I won't. I will process it, I will honor her, and I'm going to honor myself. So we have the Page of Cups, we have the King of Wands, and we have the Tower. So there's going to be some chaos and confusion coming in here. It's going to give you a little anxiety, you're going to overthink, you're going to have some negative thoughts, but listen to me, get rid of them. Everything has a way of working out. Okay? Someone else's story is not yours. Someone else's burden is not your burden to carry. I know a lot of times we get caught up with that, but it's not our burden. Release what don't belong to you, babies. I'm telling you to do that, okay? You got some good things happening for you. Yes, you can be in your head a little bit, but you're going to overcome things. You are going to overcome. You hear me? You have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing for the better. Even though you got some negative thoughts hanging around, it's part of life. You just be aware of them and you change them, okay? Even if that means writing. Even if that means writing. In the sense of changing what you're thinking to make it positive. And then you got the Two of Cups. I think things come together for you. I say things come together for you. You have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Nine of Swords, and you have the Two of Cups. And at the end of it, darling, success doesn't always come easy, you know what I mean? We have to go through it, you know. We go through it in life sometimes. You're going to receive some communication, all right? That's going to make you feel that everything, that make you know that everything is going to work out. Somebody, some sign, something someone is going to say, and it was something that you were telling yourself the whole while, and it's going to click, and you're going to be like, that's exactly the sign I was waiting on. And I don't know why I'm saying that, but I do feel that. I feel there's something that's going to show, something someone is going to say, and that's going to be what you need. No matter what, you will successfully overcome all the ups and the downs in your life. You hear me? You pour into yourself, you love you, you do some healing. I want you to face them things in your life that you don't want to face. The scary things. And I want you to sit down with that person that you've been meaning to talk to. And you ain't been saying anything really, you know, I really want to tell you something, but, you know, I don't know how you're going to take it, and then you don't say anything. Tell them. You don't have to tell them in a rude way. You never know. You got to tell them, you know, I just need to tell you this to get it off my mind. I've been holding it for years, and I need to let it go. One of y'all needed to hear that. So we got the Five of Swords, we got the Page of Swords, and we have the Six of Wands. No matter what, you're going to overcome whatever it is, whatever challenge or challenges you're facing. Okay? We. Because you know I'm a Gemini too. So, you know, we make it happen. There's more than one of us up in here. You know that. So, we're going to make this happen. So, Gemini. Wait. Let's see. You can't force your dreams to come true. Dreams can only be blown into the wind like feathers. After which we need to learn to trust, to be patient, and to wait with our hearts open. Every day is a possibility for change. Trust me on that one. I wasn't easy growing up. Believe me. I mean, I just asked my mother a few weeks ago, why wasn't I stopped? Why wasn't I stopped? Why didn't anyone try to bring me back on track? And she said I was unstoppable. But she said they tried, but they couldn't stop me. Had they stopped me, I wouldn't be here now. Everything happens for a reason, you know. I love you, darlings. I want you to take care of yourselves. And we definitely will chat soon.